Alrighty then. Boom, $8. Carl's Catch Co. Mystery Tackle Box. I used MTB 8, saw an ad on Instagram. So $8 box this is all that costs, $8. I mean, that's like a pack of gum. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what comes in this box. I have not opened it yet. Let's take a peek inside and see what we get. I do purchase a lot of my plastics and really just a lot of my gear in general comes from shopcarls.com. I highly recommend you check it out. They have awesome deals. I actually just got an email from them today and they're doing some like secret what's it called when you're trying to find something. It's a scavenger hunt and they have 4 baits or something and they give you these clues and you got to try and figure out what bait it is they're talking about, and they give you 60% off, not on top of the fact that if you're a member you get 30% off of just about everything they have. So again, shopcarls.com, awesome website. They have great baits. They have a lot of options. Some things I really like from them. I get a lot of 10,000 fish plastics. The Guggen plastics are awesome, and I really am a huge fan of the Biospawn plastics. Those are probably my go-to with just about everything I throw. So let's take a peek inside, see what we get. I did order one extra thing while I was making this purchase, and that's right here on top. That is this beautiful blade bait right there. Also made by Catch Co. 10,000 fish. You can throw this any time of the year. It gets fish. I've caught a number of different types of fish on this as well, from perch, trout, and then you get your smallmouth on one of my lakes that I go to quite often in the wintertime. This is going to be deadly. I should have probably ordered a few more of them in some different colors, but I do like that color that it comes in. Okay, so everything else is that $8 purchase. So again, $8 is just ridiculously cheap. Here's my card. It's going to tell me exactly how much everything is, and the first thing that caught my eye is one of them right now is an $8 bait. So I don't know what that is. It's the Hyperlastic Dart Spin. So we'll see what that is, but that alone pays for the entire box in itself. And then on top of that, it looks like you get a $10 bait, $6.99, $3.59, and then $1.99 hooks. Terminal tackle is always one of the things that I love about these boxes, is that you get terminal tackle thrown in the mix, which is for me always a pain to go to the store and purchase. So you get some stuff telling you how to throw, when to throw, where to throw, just all those tips to the trade that Carl himself wants to share with you. So underneath here, let's start out with the hooks. We've got some good harmonyfishing.com. So just your typical hooks right there. I'll have to throw those soon, see if they're pretty sharp, how strong they are. I mean, they look pretty good just at first glance. I mean, your typical terminal tackle. So always love that. This I imagine that's probably the $10 bait. Yeah. So I have one of these. I have thrown it. I don't have it in this color, but it's got this it's a crystal ball on top. Should probably bring some flashing, some reflection to what it is you're throwing. But what is really nice about these is this heavy weight here on this. It is going to drag and run over rock, branch, anything that you're running through on the bottom. And you can do a number of things with this bait. You can run it along the bottom, which is probably how I would fish it, nice and slow. You could just swim it. You could probably swim it through grass. If you didn't have too thick of grass, I imagine you can get this thing through. But that ball might get hung up. But that ball could do a little something. I mean, it might attract some fish that are a little further away from you. I don't know. I've not really thrown this a whole lot. It's got UV color in it. Definitely got some potential, that's for sure. I would imagine this is pretty erratic, so we'll see how that goes. I will throw it. I'm not shy of throwing stuff like that. But the next bait that I see, this is interesting. Okay, so anything with the blade on it, I like. The color of this is good. It's a good green color. It's really dark green. It's got some gold flake, it looks like. Yeah, some gold flake in there. and then the blade. So this is your dart spin. Probably Texas rig this, I would imagine, would be a good setup for these. These are 5.5 inch. They're made by Hyperlastic Soft Tough. So yeah, just by squeezing that right there, that is a tough plastic, which I'm not truly a huge fan of really tough plastics like that, but I mean, at least that spinner blade is gonna stay on it, you know. I mean, this thing should probably last a few fish at least, I would imagine. I mean, you guys can't feel it, but that is a thick, tough plastic. Yep, just a good green dart bait. Now, I don't throw a dart bait very much. I probably, honestly, I'm gonna throw a Biospawn Exo Swim as a trailer on this Yozuri. I'll try this out just for you know what and giggles, but not super interested in that. I mean, you could always take those blades off and then transfer them onto something else too, so there's always a use. Good square bill crankbait next, the Bandit Lures Racket. That's a good red crawfish color on it, good black back. So throwing that around riprap. One of the lakes that I go to has a whole line right off the boat launch. There's just a long stretch of riprap, and once the temperatures start to go down a little bit and we get more into the fall and that sun's hitting those rocks, this bad boy, changing my speeds, running along those rocks, that riprap's gonna probably, that'll produce. So I'm not mad about that one by any means. A little bit beat up inside already, a couple of scratches, but nothing crazy. And this is made by Bandit Lures. Bandit Lures. I don't know if I have any Bandit Lures. And then next we have Big Bite Baits. Big Bite Baits. This is just a creature. Good color, so I'm happy with that. Anytime, I do like getting the plastics in these boxes. The plastics are always my go-to. Throw a lot of plastics. This is like a big brush hog type of creature bait, and yeah, that'll get bites for sure, no doubt about it. Green pumpkin's always a go-to, so I'm happy when they throw good colors in there, which they tend to do. I don't feel like they ever kind of gyp you on the color. They usually give you some stuff that's gonna work. So overall, not a lot of baits that I'm gonna throw here. Let me lay it all out for you real quick. So we got the hooks, boom, gonna get used. Green brush hog type of plastics by Big Bite's gonna get used. We'll try these out. I'll update you, let you know how that goes. Will get used. I mean, this is a good bait. It's more than the box in itself, and I've thrown it before. I don't believe I've ever caught anything on it, but I have not thrown it a lot. It's just a little bit different. It's something, one of those things you got to get used to and try. So, and then obviously we'll get used the crankbait right here. So yeah, I'm happy. $8. Tell me anywhere that you can go spend $8 and get all of that. Now, how I got that $8, it's their 8th year anniversary, I believe is what they were saying. And you just type in the code MTB8. It's at the end of this month. I would imagine it's probably done. So you got to hurry up and get on that. If you want to get an $8 box from shopcarls.com, go there, put in for a mystery tackle box, and type in MTB8. We out. Go get some big ones.